What's going on YouTube? This is yours truly, ATUM-RE, coming at you guys with another video. And before we go in, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share the video before we get started. All right, so we are going to do another shotgun pattern testing video. And today's subject is going to be Winchester Super X 12 gauge, 2 3/4, 27 pellets, number 4 buck. And it's going to be thrusting right at 1325 as far as velocity is concerned. Just like any defensive ammunition that you're going to use, or there's a possibility of using it for home defense, first and foremost, you want to make sure you run the actual ammo through the gun to make sure it cycles well. And also with a shotgun, you got to take it to the next level and you got to make sure it patterns to your liking, because everyone's home defense situation is different. But number 4 is probably going to be the safest out of all buckshot patterns to use for home defense as far as over penetration is concerned. And I'm also going to be using the world famous Mossberg 598-1 12 gauge 20-inch barrel tactical shotgun. And we're going to go out here in the field and we're going to test this at various distances like we did in our previous videos. So we'll use about 3 to 4 targets and probably cycle it to see how it actually cycles through the gun as well. I have several boxes of this. I think I bought about 5 or 6 boxes of these the other day because I found them available at a very reasonable price. Let's stop all the jibber jabbing and all the talking and yapping, and let's go ahead and get the show on. So with all that being said, let's get it started. Stand by. All right, YouTube, we are back, and here are our targets. So this is going to be our first target. This one is going to be from 7 yards away. There's your pattern right there. Pretty nice fist size, but that's from 7 yards away, which is equivalent to about 21 feet away. All right, moving along. This one right here is going to be at 15 yards away, and 15 yards is about equivalent to, what, 40 feet away. So as you can see, we got everything in here, everything within the actual strike zone. So that's actually very good. All right, moving along. Now we are going to be at 20 yards away, 20 yards. So we got pretty much everything in here. This one went high. I actually looked at the board. I didn't see anything that go through. So I think I got everything on here. And you guys can pause the video and count the pellets if you want. See if you see 27 on there. Probably not, because something is probably going to get caught up in the wad. But I think I got everything on there. So let's go over this again. All right, so there you go. 7 yards here. So 7 yards. Went a little low, but still within the strike zone. Whoever would have got hit would probably be down. All right, again, we got 15 yards. Again, everything in the strike zone. And then here we got 20 yards. Everything is in the strike zone except for this right here. But 20 yards is definitely not my home defense distance, because 20 yards is going to be equivalent to 60 feet. My home defense situation is probably going to look more like this right here, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, you just want to go out here and pattern it, see what it looks like. And based on these findings, not a bad load whatsoever. Not bad at all, man. Definitely would be something that we can recommend. If you stay in like an apartment if you stay in, you know, in a house that is adjacent to another property, like a townhome, or if you stay in a suburban, you know, community, you know, don't discount number 4 Buckshot. It gives you a lot of lead, and you get a compromise in penetration, and that compromise could actually save other people's lives, because if you stay in certain areas, you know, it's probably not going to be the best load to use. As far, I'm saying, like, let's say heavier buckshot wouldn't be as good. Let's say double lock buckshot. If I had lived in an apartment, I would not recommend double lock buckshot. Probably number 1, but number 4 is going to be your best compromise if you're worried about over penetration. But that is pretty much all I have, guys. I will catch you guys in the next video. Like always, 2A up.